Today I messed up when I opened my mouth during an intervention for my girlfriend's brother. I had absolutely no business being at this thing. My girlfriend and I had only been dating for 4 months, but she begged me to come, saying my presence would provide emotional support. So there I was at her parents' house on a Tuesday night, watching her entire family ambush her brother with rehab talk. They'd lured him there with a fake dinner invitation. He showed up in a Mojo Jojo shirt expecting lasagna, and instead walked into a room full of crying relatives holding pamphlets about addiction recovery centers. To his credit, he said he'd listen to their pitch as long as there was actual food, because he didn't drive 40 minutes to starve through fake dinner. So her mom brought out trays of pasta, while everyone took turns telling him how much they missed the person he used to be. After an hour of hearing different people say basically the same thing, my attention completely drifted. I was staring at their fish tank watching this orange one chase a blue one when my girlfriend elbowed me hard in the ribs. Her brother was staring directly at me, asking if I had anything to add. I froze. Everyone was looking at me. Without thinking, I said, honestly, I'm just here for the fake dinner. The room went silent for about 3 seconds. Then her brother burst out laughing. He pointed at me and told his parents he had no clue who I was, but he already liked me more than half the people in this room. I said my name and explained I was dating his sister. He stood up and walked over to shake my hand. His grip was way too tight. Then without letting go, he asked, "So are you sleeping with my sister?" My girlfriend immediately tried to shut it down, saying that was inappropriate, but he talked right over her and said it's someone else's turn to talk now. Still squeezing my hand, he pulled me into this weird, aggressive hug. Then he whispered loud enough for everyone to hear that he'd go to rehab right this second if I agreed to share the dirtiest thing I'd ever done with his sister. My girlfriend called him a manipulative bully and literally yanked me away from him. He tapped his watch and said I had less than 60 seconds to tell him something explicit because nothing else was going to convince him to get clean. His parents tried continuing the intervention like I never got involved, but he grabbed his hoodie off the chair and headed for the door. His mom started crying, begging him not to leave. His dad's voice cracked, asking him to just think about it overnight. I looked at my girlfriend, who was sobbing into my shoulder. I whispered, "Should I?" We locked eyes and she understood exactly what I was asking. She shook her head no. I said we could tell him about the thing that happened on my birthday. She asked if I meant the messy thing. I nodded. She covered her ears and said, "It's your call." Her brother had his hand on the doorknob. I took a deep breath and yelled across the room I peed on her. Everyone froze mid-sentence. You could hear the fish tank filter humming. Her brother slowly turned around with this huge grin on his face. My girlfriend's hands dropped from her ears. She looked at me confused and upset, saying she thought I was going to tell him about the other messy thing. I whispered back, "What other messy thing?" She asked louder if I seriously forgot about the night she peed on me. I felt my face go completely red as I realized everyone in that room just heard her say that. Her dad made this weird choking sound. Her mom covered her mouth. Her aunt started fanning herself with a rehab brochure. Without making eye contact with anyone, my girlfriend basically sprinted to the bathroom and locked herself in. I could hear her crying through the door. Her brother walked over and patted me on the back. He said no pun intended, but if I wanted to escape, the back door was open. Then he turned to his parents and said, "All right, I'll go, but only because this guy just sacrificed his dignity for me." He handed over his phone and car keys right there and agreed to let them drive him to rehab first thing in the morning. Most embarrassing moment of my life, but he actually went. My girlfriend finally forgave me 2 days later. She said her parents might never look at us the same way again, but right now, they're too focused on helping her brother to think about what their daughter does in the bedroom. Her brother's been sober for 3 weeks now. He texted me yesterday saying he owes me one.
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.